line will move it all simultaneously over joints you rock. We earn 30 years so you can say we got 3 turns live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We install doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is octane, relieving the kings of all crowns. Are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter, right? Turn it up, y'all, keep it flow. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? Ready, set, steady, bang. Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all, keep it flow.
Coach, as you know, being over in Orlando, still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A man who played college football here in the Sunshine State. It's USF's Marlon Mack. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Check out. 140.
Do you tighten up? Let's go. Do you tighten up? Slam.
Monday. Flare. Strong right.
Switch. Check.
On second down, here's a run with Mack.
They can't move the ball on us.
They only need a yard here. 3rd down and 1 after the penalty.
That's Swamp.
Hey, watch the slant.
Just beating the play clock is locked. He can run for it, and he will. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Check with the stick. You don't want that, baby.
56.
Hey, wahoo!
They are going for it. It's Locke. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go, Mexico! Hey, zoom!
56. Mike, 56.
A shotgun snap for Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
They can't hang with us. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Shift. He's coming. We got double up. Showing up.
On the draw, Luck's going to give this to Mack.
It's running.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Hey, orbit!
Mike's 42. I don't even know why this team showed up.
From the gun, here's Locke. That's complete to Marlon Mack. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 34-yard line. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Patch it.
140 is easy. Alert.
Fight 51. Mike 51. Tighten up. Pull it together.
Cross. Bravo.
Mike 51. Hey, man. Watch the boot.
Out of the gun, Locke. Throw complete to Herndon. Touchdown, Carolina! Chris Herndon, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Point after, right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Yellow. There's a blue lady.
Silver. Check. Fresno. Begin.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Yellow. 180.
Focus, defense, focus. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Now Mahomes. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's going to look deep for more. He's got him in. Complete. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Swift. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, come on, no. Sponge.
15.
25. General. West. 25. Switch. Check 13.
My side.
Now a give right side. Swift. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Delta. 57 the mic.
Yellow.
Check. 57 the mic. Mike 57.
My side.
It's going to be a long day.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's got his tight end Fant. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 26.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. They'll run on 1st down. Swift, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down now. Swift. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Yellow. There's no line.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
43. 43.
Rush in. Rush in. Rush in. Check 24. Check.
15.
On second down, Swift, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season as they are now on the board here in the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
General West. 12. Smooth. Come to my work. We want it.
On 2nd and 15 now. Luck stepping up. He's going to keep it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hold the look. Hold.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushed him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Now a give, right side. Swift, and he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Right. He's tied right here. He's tied on the right. You got 3 down. Check. Go back. We got motion. Back up. Hey, Jello. 57. Mike, 57. Hey, defense. Let's go. 57. Mike.
On the draw play, Coleman. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Check pass.
Well, 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Jonathan Allen. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
No, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. To throw again on 2nd down, Luck. Now he'll escape to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
How about that scramble by Andrew Luck? Sometimes we forget just how big, strong, and yes, fast Andrew Luck is. When he came out of college at the Combine, shocked everyone, ran a sub-4 840.
And he grew up a big soccer guy over in Europe, so he knows how to use his feet.
That he does, and I think it has helped his legs along the way as well.
Recon, 152 fighter. 11 green. Hey, echo. 51. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
On first down, Luck. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Go. Mike, 50.
12.
Time to go, night.
Back to the air, Luck on second down. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining.
Hey, Haywood.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Throwing his line. He's going to air one out. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
11 feet. Hey, high 7.
56 to Muck, boy. 56. Check, 56.
Monday.
Check.
12. Hey, Alpha.
They snap it to Luck. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Check. Lucky.
Throwing again is Luck. He's going deep for Brown. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Go.
Guys, game situation. Let's go. Hey, check. Mike 50. Here we go. Hey.
Luck throwing again. It's complete to Fuller. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Alert 3. Check 3. Motion.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Switch, switch, switch.
Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
Chance.
Right side.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this of intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball. Check 37, check 37.
Attack.
Kill. Turn up. Kill, turn up.
On second down now, Swift. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Here we go, D. Here I come.
They'll keep it on the ground. Swift, and he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Get that ball. Watch the safety creep. Kill.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Second and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Yellow, yellow.
Danny.
On second down, Swift. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense.
They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
Hey, 15.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
On second down, it's Coleman. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Rip left. Shoot.
Yellow.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They'll try the left side. Swift. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Mike 51. Squeeze up.
Right back to him on first down. Then he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Clinton Dix there for the stop.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Yellow. Come on, 80.
Tight as Ringo. Tight as on Ringo.
Attack.
3 down. Hey, watch this.
Undercrush.
On second down now, it's Coleman. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
3rd and 3.
Yellow. Come on, 80.
No chance.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Yellow. Come on, 80.
Let's go.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 12-yard line.
Wait, I'm the little lady.
Pick your game up.
On the jet sweep, here comes Moore. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Ready. This is Pittsburgh. Watch twist.
On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
A 22-yard attempt.
It's good. Back now in Tampa, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Check. Alert. Hey, Charlie.
51 the mic. Watch the curl.
Now a 1st down throw. Locke. Dancing to his left. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Hey, let's go. Rep. Slip.
40, easy, alert. 11. Hey, Foxtrot.
Here's Locke. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Brian Burns. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
11 Z. Hey, exit.
Mike 51.
12. Hey, check.
Check 15.
To try again after the sack. Luck. And an alley to run. He got him a big chunk of that yardage back, but even with that effort, it'll still be 3rd and long.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 14.
Mike's 42. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. So Mike 42.
12. Hey, wahoo!
They'll fake it. Now Locke. Time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Brian Burns able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's Matt Weil now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Returning it is Moore. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Hey, 43, 15.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Under 10. Under 10. 10. Check 20.
Easy.
On 1st down, Swift. And some room to work. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Fire down these two. That's a line.
Bang.
Attack.
Bang. Slam.
They'll run on 1st down. Coleman. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. So that one will be accepted.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40.
Jim. Sick guy.
Now Love defers to Mack. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Tackled by Brian Burns.
12.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Luck. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Hey, dude.
No. Off. 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
11 feet. Hey, orbit.
Get to the ball. Let's keep moving. 51's the mic. Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
Throwing on 3rd down, Luck. And that will be incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Luck. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And after the sack, he's still down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
You got nothing with that. You got nothing. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Mike 51. Easy.
Switch.
They'll try the left side. Swift. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 37-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
So we got man. Kill.
They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Yellow. Let's go, blue lady.
On first down, it's Coleman. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Yellow. Let's go, lady.
I'm going to come back to you. Shut down. Motion. Check. Shift.
They will run again with Coleman. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They're going to run the jet sweep on third down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from the 20 as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down,
all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. Here's Love. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
On 2nd and 10, Love. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Wall, get wall.
Mexico. 12.
To the air again, Locke. Ebron's got it. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 17-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He completes this one to Mack. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Watching you five. Double dog.
Hey, seam 6.
55.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, boys. Bring it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Check. 42.
Love. It got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Bucs, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3 and 4 through 7 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.